Hello and welcome to this live session. I hope you can see my screen and hear my voice at your end. Okay, we are very quickly going to look into all the pairs just to see what's been going on. Okay, the first one is the American dollar against the Japanese yen. Yesterday we took a sell limit order which has been triggered right now. Right there, price is still trading around the entry zone. Well, the fact is that majority of the pairs are really going nowhere. Price has just been ranging. It's such a large range. It's a large sideways bias. So this pair might certainly go nowhere. You might just have price come back to somewhere in here again, then back down. Okay. But because our stop loss level seems to be trapped within that range, zone, we might consider closing out this trade. Okay, then waiting somewhere around in here to see if we can find any possible entry around the top of that range. Okay, this is a sideways price bias and one of those worst market conditions to trade in. All right, we can keep this. Let's keep the trend line, which is also a difficult one to keep because it's a weak trend. Anyway, let's just wait and see what's going to happen. The New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen, daily time frame. We keep that low, we keep the higher swing high. Let's see what's been going on here. Just a painful type of price behavior. Maybe we are going to have a channel. This is the reference trend line in the 1 hour time frame. We can keep that. In all, nothing here to trade. Okay, the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. This is trading around heavy level of resistance. Like I said in the last live session, the push back up might just be to trigger most of those trades for traders who were trading that pin bar to take them out at a break-even position. Then we might now see the next push to the downside. But as it is mixed right there. It's better to avoid it. But if you must trade, just keep looking for short entries. Okay, the euro against the New Zealand dollar. Okay, the push to the downside is over now. This is a very risky zone to go short. Don't click on your sell button there. Okay, we might not even be able to trade the London open breakout strategy here. But let's just mark the sideways total range. It is absolutely difficult to find a valid London open breakout setup is this. Let's keep this high. We know we have that area of resistance. Okay, again, I will not want to go short in this pair. I wouldn't want to go short. It is around an area. We must be careful going short. So let's wait to see the breakout. New Zealand dollar against the American dollar. Heavy congestion right in. Heavy price congestion for the past 5 days or 4 days. We can keep this as a flat top triangle. Where we know this entire area. Excuse me. Now this entire area has been acting as resistance. You can see how price kept bouncing off that zone. And this is a rising trend line. So if price goes back up, breaks above, we simply wait for the pullback, and from there on we look for our buy entry. This is where we will be waiting if that plays out according to this plan. Okay, the sterling pounds against the American dollar. A breakout of support zone, but no continuation formation whatsoever. It's just a straight breakout there. Okay, and now we're entering into a range in the hourly. All you need to do there is just to keep watching. The Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. See this daily time frame. Triangle bias should be to the upside, except if price breaks below. That's a sign of market confusion. 1 hour time frame. Just keep this little trend line. Okay, actually low volume market here, very low volume market. You may also want to keep maybe the upper boundary of that channel. You can see how price has just been crawling within that area. It's an absolutely low volume market. This has come back to range, so another type of range, sideways price behavior. This area is support, resistance line. In fact, lots of confusion going on. So don't feel this pair is going anywhere. It might not go anywhere. You might just have a price over around and come back up, come back down. Maybe trying to range towards the close of for the close of this year. Sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. I think it is best to avoid all sterling pounds crosses due to Brexit issues. Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. Okay, this is still likely to go down. Still likely to go down. But the price action again, it's worrisome. Australian dollar against the American dollar. Another terrible one. The American dollar against the Swiss franc. It's the beginning of a trend in the daily time frame, signaling the change in direction. That's a swing. Okay, the previous swing low has been taken out. So it's a change in direction. You might have the next swing take out the previous swing low. So I expect to see price go down from this area. I expect to see price going back down. Although there are so many levels of support and resistance here. Actually, a very mixed price action. The euro against the Australian dollar, another type of a price confusion, market confusion. We can also mark our side historical range. We already have that intra-week trend, so let's see where the breakout is going to happen. It's a good one for the London Open breakout strategy. So we'll keep that on our radar for today. We should be ready to trade breakouts in either direction, to the up or to the down. Both will be valid. Sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. It is either we are going to have a channel formation here, that one, or we are going to have price coming to this key level of support. Okay, so the best here would be to have price hover around, then maybe a bounce around that point of confluence for us to see a nice push to the upside. So we just need to keep an eye on this. The euro against the Canadian dollar. These are very bad market times. Price action we see Canadian dollar against Japanese yen. Difficult market to analyze. Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Everything is still there. Not much of changes. A little trend collapse in the 4 hours time frame. That's the breakout. That's the pullback. Likely going to have the reversal there. It's a little trend collapse. I'm simply going to keep this level. This is another likely London open breakout setup there. Sterling pounds against Japanese yen, trading below support. Euro against the Swiss franc. All of these are inside this bias. Nothing there. The New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. This one should come back down. It's forming a range. If you are trading this range, your stop loss has to be above. Actually, that's all. That's all about the market condition. Nothing. Okay, before that disconnection, I was saying this is generally the type of market condition that we have. Don't risk your money unnecessarily. Be patient until things begin to improve. What we see is that the market is largely in ranges, and it's only fundamental events that push them, and after that we see range again. Normal trending or movement market is really not here, so you need to be absolutely patient. If not this year, then next year. If you have questions or contributions, feel free to send them across and we'll be very happy to respond to them. Hopefully, if anything happens, you will definitely know in the Telegram channel. We'll talk again before the market close for today. Do have a profitable day. Bye bye.